If you can achieve $200,000 a year, fully remote, you have won the life game. Okay. And you don't need to have a job. This can be, you can own a series of laundromats. You can own a series of, uh, you know, vending machines. You can rent out a fleet of cars on Turo. You can be an Airbnb master. Okay. You can be a fucking Section 8 landlord. There are so many avenues. I mean, and honestly, if you play your cards right, if you really buckle down and study for 5 years, you study how to make money online, bro. $200,000. I have made $200,000 in 5 days before. Okay, I've just boom, got it, solid, good to go. Okay, selling courses. So this right here is really what I believe is a good target number. Now you don't. Okay, I'm not gonna nerf my message today to save feelings. Okay, $200,000 is a lot of money, and it is also extremely achievable. Okay, extremely achievable. All right, and if you could do $200,000 plus remote, here's what you can do. Right, this is what I view to be pure luxury. You can take Ubers everywhere, and no problem. Okay, if you, I don't drive. I don't have a car because then having a car in Tokyo is like having a car in New York. It's just stupid, in my opinion. Okay. I don't want to deal with parking. I don't want to deal with car insurance. I don't want to deal with fucking morons hitting my car. Okay. I don't want to deal with none of that. I don't want to go to gas stations. I don't want to look at people in the face in convenience stores at gas stations. My brother has a Tesla, and I was like, you don't have to go to gas stations ever again. That is like the ultimate luxury. Okay. You can Uber anywhere, no problem. You can get, even though you probably should dabble in this lightly, you could get, um, Uber Eats, etc., and not even bad eye. Okay. You can go on dates. It's no problem. You have money to invest. Okay. And you have time for vacations, fun, and all that shit. Okay. And if you have roaches crawling all over you during your live stream, you can call the fucking roach man. Be like, hey, roach man, these roaches are crawling all over me during my live stream. Come get these roaches out of here. Okay. No problemo. Right. And if you want to invest, you can invest things in, obviously, smart things. You can invest in stocks, right? If you want to just be very simple, just dump your money in the S&P 500. Don't look at it. Okay. Greatest return on, greatest, simplest stock return, period. You can buy blue chip cryptocurrencies. For example, Bitcoin, Ethereum just got the ETF. They're probably going to start onboarding cash into Ethereum next week into the ETFs. July 2nd is the day. And then you can also get, simple things like the Solana coin token, right? And if you really are locked in and dialed in, I hear a lot of people talk shit about the meme coin economy, and you can make so much money with meme coins if you play your cards right. But you have to play your cards right. Okay. The majority of people will say meme coins are a scam, which they are, but you're PvPing against idiots. And it's really not that hard to win. Really is not that hard to win. Okay. So, in addition to this, also, somebody just mentioned in the chat, which is good. You can also buy, and which is the most important, you can buy high quality food, right? I buy steaks from New Zealand that are grass fed, grass finished, which means here's a scam that they do right now. They say something's grass fed. You think, oh man, that's great. But that means it's only fed for a portion of their life. You want meat that is grass finished, which means from start of their life to the end of their life, all they ate was grass. Higher quality meat, no hormones, all that stuff. I do that. My steaks I order these 300-gram ribeye steaks, and each steak costs me about $15 to $17, right? And I order them in bulk. I order about 30 steaks at a time. However, you could sit there and be like, oh man, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of this, like blah, blah, blah. But like, think of the cancer bill you're going to get down the road if you keep on eating trash food. Think about just having cancer. No bueno. Okay. So that number right here is a good target number, right? So you there, okay, The reason you don't have money is very, very, very simple. Okay. So you don't have money because it's just very, very simple. You lack valuable skills. Sorry for my handwriting. I'm really good at making money, but my handwriting is whack. But you understand. You're a smart guy. You're sitting here watching me talking about making money in the middle of the night. You're a smart guy, right? So you just lack valuable skills. And it's very, very, very simple to get the skills you need. All right. To get the skill you need, all right, it's very, very simple. All of us are blessed with the gift of time. Okay. And typically, if you're broke, it's you, you you're probably not busy. Okay. You have time. So, what you want to do is you want to trade time for studying, learning, etc., to get skills, right? Typically, most people do here and they just go get a 4-year degree that's useless. I'm a fucking philosophy major. Woohoo! Congratulations. You know how to be professionally depressed. Okay. Alex says MLD should remote workers leave the West. It's up to you. It's up to you. Let me tell you something. The yen is at 160 yen per $1, bro. Your boy's looking at a 50% cut in all my expenses just because I collect my business revenue in dollars. Okay. You run that, you run those numbers. Okay. Um, this is what you can do. All right. A lot of people, what they do is they don't take time to acquire the skills and they just live paycheck to paycheck, day to day. They really don't think about the future whatsoever. Okay. They don't think about what they can do. They don't choose the industry. I mean, quite frankly, just going through life on autopilot like a zombie, right? And that's just a bad way to live your life. It's a very irresponsible way to live your life because time is a gift and we're all going to die one day. And the tail end of your life is not going to be that great. It's going to be like you holding on for literal dear life, you know? So while you're young in your 20s and 30s, and even early 40s, but you should really get on this, right? You need to be acquiring skills, right? Now, let's just talk about a few industries that you can get into, right? My philosophy is very, very, very simple. Okay. You want to do two things. You want to have two main attacks towards life. Okay. You want to get a job that you know will at least get you to $100,000 a year. Okay. This can be anything. This can be mastering internet marketing, doing email marketing. You can be a fucking Facebook account manager for people. Okay. Because if you just look at the numbers here real quick, so I'm going to reshare so I can pull up the calculator. Okay. So let's run some numbers. Yeah. So, because everybody's so terrified about the number, the big 100,000, right? Again, I've made $100,000 in an hour before. Okay. So if I can do it, you can do it. The only thing that separates you from me is the amount of time I put in. But let's say you just have 100,000. Divide that by 12. It's 8,333. Okay. Divide that by 4 weeks typically in a month. That is $2,000. And you divide that by 5 days a week. So basically, you got to make $400 a day. Okay. Could you do that? Hmm? I think you can. And that's if you're going to be lazy and not work 7 days a week, which, hey, you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. So here's some examples, right? Plumber, they could do that. All right. Electrician. Okay. Software engineer. Nurse. Male nurse. You could be a male nurse and then you start picking up those travel gigs, bro. It's like free money. It's free money everywhere. Abogado, see, lawyer. Do that. It's a lot of time, a lot of work. I don't recommend people being a lawyer, with all due respect. But it is out there. If you want to go torture yourself in law school and be around all those psychopaths, that is all you. I respect all my lawyer friends though, because you know, I'm like Richard Cooper. I can barely read. If I can make money online, woohoo! Hit myself with that. Okay. I love digital marketing, but I don't know if I can make money doing it. My brother, let me tell you something. Momo Sidibe, sir, let me tell you a great fact about the internet. Since the internet was created, okay, the amount of sales per year has been broken every single year since the inception of the internet. We are talking trillions of dollars that have been made online. Okay. You telling me you can't catch 0.01, not even that, let's go smaller, 0.0001% of the trillions of dollars made online? I think you can, my friend. So again, see, this is what I'm talking about. So crack this. I'm gonna go and tell you right now, you're so fucking wrong. Okay. Let me tell you a quick little story. Right. Because he says, all true, you need a market with adequate demand, however. Hard to make it as a plumber or an electrician when nobody's building houses. Brother, BlackRock and all these private equity firms, they purchased 44% of all of the single family houses in America last year. Okay. They are building houses like madman. And you're thinking you need a plumber, you need an electrician for a new house. No, 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 brother. Okay. Let me tell you something. One of our the kid that I was sparring with, the biggest, most jacked kid at the house, my good friend Andrew. This young man is 25 years old. Okay. And he's a plumber by he's getting his journeyman hours in to be a plumber. Okay. He's extremely smart guy. We had a problem at that house. Okay. Out of nowhere, all the toilets were backed up in the whole house. And we had like 30 guys in there. Everybody's taking a shit. Okay. Everybody's taking a piss because we're all humans. You have to. So it stopped working, right? I got on Airbnb and I was like, yo, hey, Asian guy who's running the account management, the house, it's Sunday, all toilets stop working. We have red fucking alert emergency, right? He was immediately scrambling and trying to find somebody, right? Luckily, our brother Andrew knew what to do. So I gave them my credit card. I said, hey, bro, go rent the shit you need. Go fucking, you know, go and get whatever you need and fix this, bro. All the brothers here are depending on you. So him, our fucking Vietnamese headhunter, Pham, and Barry, they all got in the car. They went, they rented everything they needed to do, and Andrew saved the fucking day, bro. Andrew saved the motherfucking day. Okay? And so, to top it off, okay, let me tell you how crafty my team is, right? So, to top it off, okay, Andrew was our plumber. And I told the guy, hey, luckily we have a plumber amongst us. We're going to handle it. And I said, we're going to have to charge you for this. And he said, sure. What is Andrew's rate? I said, it's $300 an hour. And you have to pay for the equipment too. And we were like, okay. He was like, cool. Can you provide me an invoice? I was like, Barry, how good are your Photoshop skills? He's like, I can do it. I was like, Barry, make up a fake invoice. We're going to send this bastard a fucking bill for ruining our fucking, our Orlando Mega Mansion event. We quickly doctored up a invoice. We put $475 on there. I sent it to the guy. He sent me the money, and I paid Andrew. Okay. Just like that. There was no, oh, can we get a discount? Oh, do you know anything? And after the guy paid, he was like, hey, would your like would your plumber be interested in being on call for us here at the Airbnb in case we need to fucking, you know, fix another toilet again? And then we had to say, hey, sorry, no, he lives in Idaho. So get your shit right. Okay. Andrew held it down, bro. And they didn't even fucking bat an eye at the price. Okay. So when you say the market is saturated, I believe you're speaking from a position of ignorance, and you got to chill out because it's so bad to be spreading fear like that because it's not real. Okay. If the toilet, listen, guys, let me ask you something. If your toilet right now started spewing shit out of it, you wouldn't be able to find $500 and call somebody and have it fixed no matter what time of the fucking day it is. You wouldn't put that on a credit card. You wouldn't sell some Bitcoin. You wouldn't sell some fucking Ethereum. Come on.